Oh, this should win at the Oscars. No, Ben, please, no, Ben, you can't hear him talk about movies. But look, somebody's got to watch his channel. He's fired 85% of his staff, and he's lost. Wait, he's fired how much of his staff? He's lost like what, 85% of his viewers and fired a bunch of his staff. I don't remember all the numbers. My best friend Candace Owens told me though. Best eyebrows. Oh yeah, didn't he got bigger eyebrows somehow.
So I watched all 10 Best Picture nominees, so you didn't have to for the Oscars. And our sponsor is Kalshi. Right now, they say that one battle after another is the most likely winner. 76% odds that one battle after another is the winner. I'm going to tell you whether I think it should win, whether it will win. We'll get to that.
What are you talking about? You made a video about how you didn't like it, so obviously you don't think it should win. March? Okay, so this was his pre-Oscars video.
Just 1 second. One battle after another is the Paul Thomas Anderson pick with Leonardo DiCaprio and Benicio del Toro, among others. 0 out of 5 stars. I hated this movie more than I can tell you. I despise this film. I think it's awful. I think the film is incoherent. I think it's discombobulated. It's a left-wing piece of agitprop.
I like that they're using the film's soundtrack in the background, though.
Glorifying left-wing violence.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
The entire basis of the plot is a left-wing terror group that is run by a black liberation activist who is also having a sexual affair not only with Leonardo DiCaprio's kind of sad sack fellow revolutionary.
This is what happened last time you complained about the movie. You just recited the plot. Can you tell us anything?
Being pressured into kind of, not kind of, an affair with a...
You're not allowed to do that on YouTube. Olivia, censor it even more.
White military officer.
Put a giant black over that. Like black, I mean, PNG of just black pixels.
By Sean Penn, who has a thing for black chicks. The entire world in which one battle after another is run by a secret group of white supremacists who wear golf shirts. I mean, it's utterly unsubtle. It is ridiculous in the extreme. People praise the acting. I don't see why.
An absurdist satire is unsubtle.
The only decent character in the entire film is Benicio del Toro, who plays a karate teacher who's also running an underground railroad for illegal immigrants somehow. And somehow this is good. So basically the movie is an ode to open borders, the evils of America, the evils of racism, a belief that radical terrorist activity is somehow justified by the evils of that system. There's nothing to recommend about this film. Other than Paul Thomas Anderson knows how to shoot a film, there's nothing to recommend this film. The acting is bad. The plot...
Other than he knows how to shoot a film.
is bad. The characters are bad. Massive disappointment from Paul Thomas Anderson. And this thing has been nominated.
0 out of 5. He knows how to shoot a film. In his other review for this, he was saying it's like one of the best looking movies ever. The cinematography is amazing. Like, he was praising the technical elements. It's so funny to give 0 for something where you are saying that like is exceptional in many ways, you know?
Or a bevy of Academy Awards. Tons of it. 7 nominations at the Academy Awards. Which is just ridiculous. In the extreme. Totally ridiculous. It's a Christian nationalist, white nationalist movement that runs the entire country in one battle after another. It's about a bunch of left-wing radicals trying to overthrow that through the power of sex and murder. So if that's your kind of thing, then enjoy. The politics are absolutely clear.
So like the Christian nationalists are the good guys, or like what?
It was based on a Thomas Pynchon novel, but really there's little relation to the Thomas Pynchon novel Vineland. It's not even sort of paranoid. It's obvious. There's no tact to it. There's no subtlety to it. So one battle after another, 0 out of 5 stars. Total trash. Okay. Hamnet.
Okay, this is also bad.
Hamnet is directed by Chloe Zhao, who of course is the director of Nomadland, which won an Oscar a few years back. Hamnet, 2.5 out of 5 stars. It's not terrible. It's also incredibly slow and incredibly...
But he has BBS.
Emotionally manipulative. So Hamnet is the story of William Shakespeare and his wife. His wife, Anne Hathaway, not the actress, that was the actual name of Shakespeare's wife. His wife, Anne, is treated as sort of a witch who has magical powers in touch with nature throughout the entire thing because Chloe Zhao likes to photograph trees and such. So she goes out of her way to have many, many nature shots in this thing. The basic plot is that William Shakespeare has some kids. One of those kids is named Hamnet. Hamnet dies of bubonic plague, and then he writes Hamlet as a way to immortalize Hamnet. And it basically details the relationship between William Shakespeare and his wife from the time that they meet up until the time that Hamlet premieres. She is alienated from
he starts talking about Hamnet.
And he's becoming more successful, and she's still living back in the country.
249.
We don't know how alienated they were really much about anything.
It's been 1 minute. He's just recited the plot and said who's in it. I hate these things.
Like part of the problem with the movie. It's all speculative. Like all of it is speculative. In the same way Shakespeare in Love is speculative, this is speculative. We actually don't know all that much about William Shakespeare's life, and we know even less about his relationship with his wife. There are suggestions that while he was at Stratford, he was playing around. There's indications he's a great husband. You kind of portray him however you want. In this movie, he's a fantastic husband, a fantastic father. She's miffed at him for being in Stratford as opposed to at home, but also wants him to be there to fulfill his artistic longings. And the culmination of this movie, spoiler alert, is the premiere of Hamlet, where she goes in thinking that he sort of exploited his son's death for art, and she realizes that he immortalized his son and their son by doing the play. And she believes that the sort of relationship in the play Hamlet between the old king and Hamlet is sort of a reflection of the relationship between William Shakespeare and his son. It's supposed to be moving. It's supposed to be beautiful. I just felt manipulated by it, to be honest with you. The performances are... Jessie Buckley as Jan Shakespeare is very good. I didn't think Paul Mescal had much to do as William Shakespeare. I thought Emily Watson actually as Mary Shakespeare, who plays William's mom, is maybe the best thing in the film. But overall, 2.5 out of 5. Not loving it. All right, so
that was like 10% points about the film and 90% reciting what the film was.
Which, for some inexplicable reason, is not inexplicable, it's political. Sinners has received 16 Oscar nominations. Ridiculous. The remake of From Dawn Till Dusk with some blues music and some really bad racial...
He didn't even say the title. From Dusk Till Dawn, dingus.
Politics. I'm gonna go on this one in terms of enjoyment of the film. I'll go like 3 out of 5. But I did enjoy it more than Hamnet because Hamnet
This sucks. The only reason it's getting Oscars is because it's political. I enjoyed it. 3 out of 5.
is both slow and depressing. Sinners is not slow and it is not depressing. It's just hideously ugly in its politics. I'll say it's incredibly dirty. It's basically X-rated in its use of language and the way that people talk and the activities of the characters therein. The racial politics undergirding the film are really, really ugly. So the basic premise of the film is that there's a set of twins, both played by Michael B. Jordan, who come back to the Mississippi Delta in 1932. They've been out in Chicago.
Guys, this is so boring. What did you want me to talk about, Drillo? I'm so sorry. I gotta watch other things. I'm so sorry.
And has 9 nominations at the Academy Awards, but now is kind of being given short shrift. I think in a lot.
I don't know what you. Is there a specific part?
Frankly, so it's Yorgos Lanthimos, who is also responsible for such amazing films as Dogtooth, The Killing of a Sacred Deer, and of course The Favorite and Poor Things. Neither of which I like. So I'm not like his body of work.
Oh. Did you watch the first couple you mentioned? Like, you haven't seen Dogtooth. There's no way you've seen Dogtooth.
Bugonia. I did not like Bugonia. I thought that Bugonia is rather dumb, frankly. So it's Yorgos Lanthimos, who is also responsible for such amazing films as Dogtooth, The Killing of a Sacred Deer, and of course The Favorite and Poor Things. Neither of which I like. So I'm not like his body of work.
Neither of which. So he's only seen The Favorite and Poor Things then, right? And he's saying amazing sarcastically, but he hasn't seen the other ones, right? There's no way he's seen Dogtooth.
I think that he's kind of the equivalent of Bong Joon-ho, the South Korean filmmaker who made
What? Okay, this is kind of funny. Yorgos is the equivalent of Bong Joon-ho. I'm waiting for him to justify this. This is okay. We found something remotely interesting in this fucking video. 11, 12 minutes through.
Parasite and Mickey 17 and Snowpiercer, in that everything he does is social commentary, and all the social commentary is directly on the nose. It's hitting you in the face with a brick. That is what Bugonia is. So Bugonia is a black comedy thriller.
What was the social commentary in Killing of a Sacred Deer? Like, I mean, there's social commentary in everything to a degree, but, like, was there explicit social commentary in Killing of a Sacred Deer that he sarcastically said was amazing, but, like, probably didn't watch? Like, what was the social commentary there? I'm not saying it's devoid of it, but, like, I think it's something you'd have to think about, right? Is the host like a social commentary? Like, kind of, yeah. I mean, like, parts of it. I don't consider them similar directors at all. Are there only 2 directors he can name where their films are social commentary or something? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I'll give this like 2 out of 5 stars. Really did not like. The basic premise of the film is that there is a CEO of a pharmaceutical conglomerate.
He probably just watched... Do you think he watched... What films do you think he's seen from director Pong?
Played by Emma Stone, who's a favorite of Yorgos Lanthimos. And she's abducted by a conspiracy theorist named Teddy Gatz and his autistic cousin Don. These people are played by Jesse Plemons, who is... You know, he's great. I mean, Jesse Plemons.
Hurry up!
And Aiden Delbus, who is the autistic cousin who aids him in the kidnapping. And so basically they decide they're going to kidnap this lady because they believe that she is an alien who's controlling all of their lives. And so the thing starts off as sort of a three-hander between Emma Stone and these 2 characters. And the basic idea that you're supposed to take away is that they're crazy because they have all these nutty theories about how she's actually an alien who is infiltrating Earth in order to undermine humanity and destroy humanity from the inside, and that she's going to call forth the Andromedans in order to destroy humanity or to use humanity for their own purposes. And so the whole thing is basically this conversation between her and Jesse Plemons. Now, again, if this were a really interesting sort of conspiracy thriller about why conspiracy theorists think what they do, if it was sort of a half comedy, half drama about the fact that conspiracy theorists are in fact crazy and they think crazy things, which is true, that'd be one thing. But actually, the conclusion that's come to is, of course, corporate America is a bunch of aliens who wish to suck from you their vital life forces because, spoiler alert, she is an alien, and at the end she destroys all of humanity because she has concluded that the human experiment has failed. This is the part where it's like, come on, really? This is where I compare it again to Parasite. It's very obvious social commentary that I think is, in the end,
The social commentary in this film was about, like, the fucking conspiracy theory people. Whatever.
pretty dumb. All right, next on the list, The Secret Agent. A movie that I wanted to like but could not bring myself to. The Secret Agent is a Brazilian film. It is rooted in the 1970s during the Brazilian military dictatorship. The whole thing centers essentially murdered. There's film.
Trello, I'm sorry. This is like incredibly boring, and I have other things that I need to be doing right now. I can't do this whole thing.
Top Gun Maverick, a much weaker version of Top Gun Maverick. It's Brad Pitt, it's Kerry Condon, Javier Bardem, and basically the plot is the same as Top Gun Maverick. Old driver comes back to teach the youngins a thing or two. And I'm in, I enjoy it. I enjoy the F1 of it. For F1 fans, my guess is that they probably are slightly annoyed by it at times because basically the way that Brad Pitt keeps winning is by bending the rules and or cheating, like creating crashes and such. Nonetheless, it's entertaining, it holds your attention, but in a better year, there's nobody that's nominated for anything, so like 2.5 out of 5, 3 out of 5, 3 out of 5 maybe. All right, Frankenstein. This is my most disappointing film of the year, truly. I thought this thing is going to be great, right? It's Guillermo del Toro.
Who cares?
All the way back to Birdman, which won Best Picture, which was all about actors are very important. Sentimental value is also about art is very important. Actors are very important. 2 out of 5. Big Meh. Directed by Joachim Trier, who actually is a good director. It follows a couple of sisters and their reunion with their strange dad, Gustav, and stars Elle Fanning as well. Basically, the whole movie is about how the daughters are estranged from their father. They live in a particular house. The dad is a famous director. He wants to use this house that he has inhabited since he was a child in order to film a movie that's essentially about his life. Again, it does nothing for me. The acting is fine. I don't find
I would like him to say his favorite movies of 2026, though.
any of the characters particularly compelling. They're all kind of unlikable. I know it's a lot to ask that we like
Congrats,
at least one character in a
Rainbow.
movie. It is my requirement that we like at least one character in a movie. This, by the way, is my problem with Marty Supreme. I'm not sure you like one character in the whole movie. All the characters are terrible. So it's interesting, but it's not exactly rewatchable. You're not rooting for anyone per se. Well, same thing is sort of true here. And of course, it's incredibly self-indulgent.
What are you talking
about the power
about?
of art and acting. And listen, I love art. I love acting. I love movies. I'm a huge movie buff. But the sort of constant
I'm a huge movie buff, he says.
self-referential attempts to treat the creation of art as the highest good.
I'm a huge movie buff. Bong Joon-ho and Yorgos Lanthimos are the same.
But I find it on a moral level somewhat annoying. All right, so if I were to pick a best picture this year, it would probably be Marty Supreme. I think it's a very mediocre group of films overall. I didn't see anything this year that I thought was better than these. I thought it was a very weak year for movies, frankly.
I didn't see these all sucked. I didn't see anything that I thought was better. That's not what a movie buff is. A movie buff is someone that that knows how to find things they like. No matter what fucking movie, dude loves Star Wars, by the way. He thinks it's like the best movie ever. No matter what movie you like, there's something for you. You just got to be like aware enough of the landscape to be able to find it. These all sucked. There's nothing better. Okay. This is that was a big waste of time. I'm sorry, Drello. That's not. There's other things I need to do right now.